Hi, students. I wanted to share an optional tool that I have created in hopes of helping students prioritize assignments. So, what I've done for week two is listed the assignments for the week and kind of what I would recommend in terms of completing them. Now, obviously, everyone has different schedules, and so I don't know what works for each student. However, I've made this a very simple Word document so that you can edit it if you'd like, or just kind of focus on the priorities. And I put Sunday or Monday so that if students don't, want to complete work on Sunday, just move that to Monday. Um, I included check your Brian and Stratton email. That's really important to do early in the week because I will email an announcement when grading is complete. And also if there's just any issue with an incorrect file, that's just important to check your email. And there is always an announcement that's going to be live when the week opens. So I encourage students to review that. And generally speaking, I encourage students to begin the lectures as early in the week as possible. You can download them in Word, and that can be a great way to kind of gauge how many pages of reading it is. And as a reminder, that's our textbook for the class. So think of it as textbook reading. You'll notice I have early in the week to read the assignment directions, and that's because you want to have time to reach out with questions. If you're not opening an assignment until Saturday afternoon, if you have a question, I may not see that email until the next day. So if you're at least looking earlier in the week, then you can kind of gauge how long you think it'll take to complete. And then sometimes, so for example, for week two, you need to read the assignment directions to complete the initial post for discussion. And so I have that, I have completing initial posts and then responding to peers. I've spread that out since you do need to respond to peers over 3 days for full credit. And sometimes those are doubled up because it shouldn't take a real long time. And so I have when to submit most assignments. You'll notice Saturday I have as a buffer or a catch-up day. So if there's something unexpected that comes up, you still have this little bit of cushion. Um, and generally, you'll see the trend that I encourage students to look over an assignment early in the week, but then really to prioritize jumping into discussion. A lot of times, discussion is a way to engage with the course concepts or the assignment. And also, generally speaking, some students really like to start assignments earlier in the week, and that's great. However, be aware that if I haven't graded the previous week's assignments yet, that I won't be grading the current week. So I'm not going to grade week two until week one is completed. So there's not really a benefit to submitting super early in the week. It's much better to really take your time, look at the rubric, um, and as I said, make sure you've kind of jumped into discussion. So I hope that this is helpful for students, and I'm going to be sending it for weeks 2 through 7 as as a tool. Thanks.